Welcome to the Balanced, Fit, and Flexible Rider, developing the Fit Rider exercise routine. In this video, we're going to show a very basic routine to activate all areas of your body with the main focus on your core. To begin with, lay on your back and remember the activation of the core by zipping up your lower abdominal region. As you can see, as Chelsea's pelvis tilts back and up. We're going to do that a few times just to get into the rhythm. And then Chelsea's going to pull her rib cage down towards her belly button this time. So you see a flattening of her entire abdominal region. She's going to do this 10 times as she inhales on the softening, exhales as she contracts. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, 5. Contract for 6. Notice her shoulders are soft. Contract for 7. Contract for 8. Contract for 9. And contract for 10. Now, go ahead and rest for a moment, Chelsea. Our next exercise, we're going to activate the core, and then we're going to lift up one leg at a time, followed by both legs. To begin with, Chelsea's going to take a nice deep breath in. As she exhales, she's going to activate her core, zipping up the lower abdominal region and pulling the ribs down and lifting up her left leg to a 90-degree knee flexion. Now, we're going to tap her left foot down to the floor 5 times, making sure her back stays imprinted on the mat. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, inhale, and bring that foot down. Now she's going to lift up her right leg, and we're going to do the same thing. Before she starts, she always takes a nice deep breath in, exhale, and activates that core and lifts up the right leg, and then taps that down. 1, and up. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And relax. Now we're going to do this with both legs, and the most important part here is that you keep your back imprinted on the floor and you keep your shoulders soft. So once again, Chelsea begins with that breath in and then activates her core, lifting up one leg at a time. Now as she exhales, she's going to reach her feet down towards the floor, reaching down and then bringing them back up for 1. Keeping her shoulders soft, she brings her feet down for 2 and back up. She brings them down for 3, back up, down for 4, back up, and then down for 5 and back up. And then she slowly brings her feet back down to the floor one at a time. Now I'm going to have Chelsea roll over onto her left side. And she's going to try to get her body as straight as she can with her left arm overhead so her head can rest on that. If you need a pillow, you can put a pillow under your head as well, or a folded up towel or blanket. Now, the object to this is once again to activate that core. So you're going to see Chelsea zip it up and pull those ribs down. And she's going to reach her right arm towards her right foot so that they come together. And she's going to try to do this without wobbling. If she tends to wobble, she's going to bend her left knee slightly to give herself more stability so that we're going for quality of movement. As she reaches up and touches 1, and reach up again, touch for 2. And as high as she can raise that leg, she's going to. But as we can see, the higher she raises her leg, she doesn't feel as stable. So she's listening to her body and doing what she needs to do. Good. We'll do that 3 more times. Good. And now 2 more times. And she's incorporating her breath so that she's not straining. And then the last time, she's going to lift up And then we're going to have Chelsea roll over onto her right side, continuing to face us, but with her head at the opposite end of the mat. And we'll complete the same exercise, laying as flat as you can, imagining yourself as a board, activating that core, zipping it up and pulling those ribs down, and then meeting your hand to your foot. 1. Exhale, 2. And as you can see, this side's a little more challenging, and that's okay. So she may just lift her left leg a little bit less. Always listen to your body. 4. And 5. And she may have to stop at 5 to go for quality of movement, and that's okay. All right, so I'm going to have Chelsea now go ahead and roll over onto her stomach. And even on her stomach, I'm still going to have her activate her core. So she'll zip it up and pull those ribs down. You may have to put a towel underneath your pelvis if this is uncomfortable, or a pillow. I'm going to have Chelsea lift up her left arm and her right leg. And we'll do this 5 times. 1 and down. Lift up 2 and down. Lift up 3 and down. Lift up 4 and down. Lift up 5. Noticing that her gaze is staying towards the floor so that she doesn't strain her neck. We're going to do this now 5 times on the other side. So she'll lift up her right arm and her left leg. 1 and down. Lift up 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, and 5. Now we're going to lift up both arms and both legs 5 times. Ready? And lift up. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, and 5. If this is too challenging to lift both your arms and legs at the same time, just separate it and do your arms and then do your legs. Now Chelsea's going to roll over onto her back with her knees bent, and we're going to finish our exercise routine with 8 simple bridges up. Once again, she's going to take a nice breath in, exhale, and activate her core, and then roll her back up, lifting her bottom up off of the mat. 1, and rolling her spine back down. Imagine your spine is like a ball. Roll it 1 vertebrae up. Now 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time and roll back down for 2. Come back up for 3. And roll back down. Come back up for 4. And roll back down. Come back up for 5. And roll back down. Come up for 6, rolling down, and 7, and then the last one, 8. And that concludes our simple core exercise activation. You'll find that if you do this each day, you'll notice a significant difference in your core strength, which is going to take the stress off of your arms and legs. As always, with any exercise program, if you have any questions, consult a healthcare professional and make sure that the program is right for you. For more information on the Balanced Fit and Flexible Rider and Sunshine Therapeutics, please visit our website at sunshinetherapeutics.com. Bye.